Getting pretty choppy. Yeah, that's cool. Screenshot. Hey there, thanks for joining me. So today, which is Friday the 31st, it's Halloween, Pax Dei has dropped a patch and restarted the servers. Let's see, the patch notes for this. New world. There's a new world in the EU region. Modify the brackets of the population indicator. Okay, so just kind of like server population stuff. And then changes. There was a change to the audio, adding new Inquisitor grunts. Resources. Adult beech trees now have a hardness of 1 and are choppable by the bronze axe. That's great. Localizations updated. Something about Game Pass. Added a step before entering the lobby to notify Game Pass players about their Microsoft account linking in to see Pax Day's terms of service. Fixes. Audio fixed an issue where the beehive sound was too loud when many of them were placed together, which was funny because like 5 minutes before the restarts, I was just experiencing that myself. And I'll show you here in a minute. Visual effects fixed an issue where ground effects were not being properly cleaned up and could result in the effect replaying for all characters in range when triggered. This was purely visual. This is not something I've noticed. Resources. Lower tier corrupted boars now correctly drop the corrupt animal faction relics. Also not something I've seen. UI fixed an issue where stamina bar would flash red post-death. Crafting XP is now correctly granted with subscription and correctly reflected in journal. That's interesting. I'm curious to do some stuff and see what that looks like now. Character fixed an issue where undergarments were not visible in specific stances. Technical fixed an issue where NPCs could be seen teleporting and the player may experience rubber banding at that same time. I've definitely seen that one. Fixed an issue with shader compilation during the loading screen that could result in the client being in a bad state. Okay, I'll throw those on the screen too if I think of it when I'm editing this. So, I've been mostly just gathering stuff for, I don't know, a couple days, my real time, because that first weekend I started playing, I scheduled out so many videos that I don't like scheduling that many out. I don't like getting that far ahead of what's being released daily. I did set it up, I think on the 1st, so for me tomorrow, but on the 1st, it's gonna be 2 episodes a day, at least until it catches up to where I'm at currently. Because again, I don't mind being like a week ahead, but I mean, I was just playing the shit out of this game, so anyway. Yeah, so one of the things I did was add a little beehive section here because I'm gonna want the honey. These are actually done, so I'll collect those momentarily. I was playing around a little bit with where I want the markets to be. I've got a bunch of sconces and griffin chest up here right now. But I kind of rounded this whole thing out. I gotta wait for this stuff to sell, and then I'm gonna move that so that there's kind of 3 of them in like a circle, in a circle, you know, in a curve. And then these I've basically set up as dump boxes so that I can go out, collect a bunch of stuff, come over here, dump it all into bins, and I can sort it out later. Because right now I'm not doing a whole lot of inventory organization because things aren't where they're going to live permanently yet. So there's that. Yeah, I added this just kind of messing around, and I do like this idea. I think I'm going to mirror this on the other side. And I opened this up. And this just feels good right here. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put the beehives here. I'm not sure. Now that I've opened this wall up, though, I don't know. We'll see. But I think I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Because I have a lot of space here that I'm not really using. Wow, I didn't realize how much space there really is that I'm not using. This might need to be like a second floor thing because of these little trees. Like if I have 2 wall heights up, it'd be like here. Like I could, yeah, I don't know. I might do something there. Have some sort of big deck that goes out over this. Anyway. What else? That's pretty much it, I think. So the plan here is I've been collecting a whole bunch of stuff and processing some of it. Like I've got there's a bunch of glass, there's some iron. I've got more cooking upstairs, but I got some bronze and copper made and a little bit more tin. Let's get this organized. Get some of the stuff put away. I'm gonna have to go on a nice rock adventure here and mine a bunch of rock at some point here soon. What I want to do first is see where we can get the carpentry to. Because that is the one thing that I really need to get going. The quicker I can get my carpentry up, the quicker I can build out my home, and then I can start focusing on more of the other skills. Let's put these away. I'm gonna put the sconces up here. Whoops. That was not a spot. And then the cloth goes upstairs. Come on, get... Oh yeah, I made a chair and put it here. When I AFK, I just plop in the chair. So if you ever see me sitting in that chair, it's because I'm away from my keyboard. Oh yeah. Put this away. Okay. So, let's see. Carpentry, all the carpentry. Oh, you know what I was gonna do? Because one of the easiest ways to do that is just start cranking out fine wood beams and planks, because I'm gonna end up using them anyway. Let's see if there's any heartwood for sale. I don't know why I'm walking up to that. You don't have to do it. You can just go here. Yeah, I got it. Sort and filter. Build pieces. Is it consumables? No. I don't know what wood would be under. I just want heartwood. That's definitely not what I want. So it'd be like resources, items, earth materials, game harvest, earth materials. Okay, so minerals, animals, remains, hides. These are interesting category choices. Plant materials. Berries, grains, relics, Okay, where the hell is Heartwood then? Is there just a regular old search here? Search. Sort and filter. Woodcutting tools, shields, crafters, furnishings. I guess I'm just gonna pop all these open and see if I can spot it somewhere. Crafting components. Maybe building? I don't know. I mean, technically, you build with heartwood. No, you don't with heartwood. Anyone know what category heartwood is in? You know what? Before I type that out. Oh, there's a search here. Is this just my stuff, though? I probably have to go to somebody else's. Okay, let's clear. How do we clear this? I just want everything. Just give me everything. Okay, apply. And then I'll just scroll. Yeah, screw it. Let's just do this. Lumber. 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 Items? Timber. Ah. There we go. Oof. Let's go find... Wait a minute. 2? Seriously? Okay. Where was that? Oh, way up there again. Alright, we're gonna haul ass over there. How much gold do I have? 165. Alright, we're gonna go buy some heartwood. I was gonna pause until we got there, but I figured I'd show some of the houses that have been built up here. Did a little bit of deer murdering. Boy, the closer you get to the Petra days, where all these houses are, the choppier the graphics get. I'm kind of glad I didn't plop anything down in this area, because the closer I get to this, the worse it gets. Which I'm assuming it's got to be because of all the building that's up here, because most people are building near the Petra because it's kind of your hearthback point. Which is super handy, I'll say. I don't know the best way to get up there. I'm guessing this is all cliff here, so I'm probably going to have to follow this up. And we'll see. We'll have to look at... I may just spend every piece of gold I have to get some... to buy up heartwood while we're out here, because I'm guessing most of the stores, most of the markets are going to be in this area anyway, so we'll see what else we've got once we buy out everything from this one. Yeah, there's so many people around here. That's pretty cool. I really wasn't sure how I'd feel about the worlds being more populated, and I mean, aside from the performance stuff, it's actually makes it so cozy. And it's nice that a lot of these, you don't have the same issue that we had with the verses, where people basically just drop a foundation and never build it out because it was just going to be reset anyway. And it just seems like people are actually building, and the markets, I can see the market starting to mature a little bit now that there's people there. It's funny, there's a floating felled tree over there. But yeah, it does seem like the market is gonna kind of mature enough to be useful. I mean, I've already bought a couple things off it, and I've sold some things that people were talking about wanting. Mainly the founders' chests and the sconces, because not everybody has access to that stuff, but you can sell it. So that's, for founders, that's a good way to make some money, is just selling that stuff. And it's so cheap to make, because the sconces are 2 copper a piece, and then those griffin chests are like, I don't know, some planks. I mean, that's nothing. Dirt cheap. So I'm selling them stacks of 5 of both of those for 10 gold. And I mean, 10 gold for that stuff is pretty cheap regardless. Ooh, man, they've been really grinding to get to that build material already. I'm jealous. I want to hold out as much as possible. Whoa, I don't want to be running down there. Hold out as much as possible on building anything else until I have unlocked more of the carpentry stuff, which is why I'm working on that right now. Because that's going to kind of hold me up until I feel like I can build some stuff without having to, like, piece by piece replace everything. Okay, so might be able to just run directly to it. I guess we might as well check these too while we're here. Right here. You have any hardwood? Nope. What about you? Nope. Okay. Come back. So we technically need to go this way. I'm keeping an eye out for garlic as well. That seems to be more difficult to find around this area. The last place I built, there was a lot more garlic around. At least I feel like there was a lot more garlic around. I don't know. The gut feeling isn't always the correct feeling. Boop. And I will put you in my pocket. Got some onions. Some clay. Some jittery graphics. Why does that... Oh, I'm going to the bottom of that, I see. Alright, so where are we going here? Must be over there. I'm gonna check this one as well. Plain rye bread. Don't need that. Yeah, it's gotta be in here. Do. Sapwood. Artwood. Yes, please. Just making sure that's okay. Artwood. Going to take all of your heartwood, thank you. Might have to dump some of the stuff I picked up on the way here. I didn't think about the fact that I'd need some inventory space open. Yeah, you know, it's... No, I think we'll actually be perfect. Although I'm not going to be able to find anything else. I thought these were 2 gold apiece. Maybe I'm... buying you. Okay. Now, let's dump these. Blizzard stone. Oh, wow. Holy shit. That is a hell of a forge factory right there. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen that many giant forges like that. What is this? This is a interesting setup here. Oh, those are done with all of these little table lamps too. Wow. This is quite the thing. Holy cow, they've got this many tiles? Dude, this must be a massive guild, because holy shit. I actually like how these step-ups work. I'm gonna have to do this. And these are all done on kind of a center thing there. That's cool. Good ideas there. Look at this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Pretty cool. Okay, so we have decent amount of heartwood. Let's search one more time and see if there's anything else close. Yeshua. View location, track location. Where are we at there? Oh, okay, so that's on the way back home. Sweet. Onion. Don't need my... I got quite a bit of onion. I need to be careful what I'm picking up, because if we're going to get more heartwood, then I basically should be just looking for garlic at this point, and not touching anything else. Got some NPC POIs here. See if I can get in between these guys. Aye. Oh, I think I just heard the new Inquisitor grunt. Oh, this, can we get down here? Yikes. Oof. Oh, nice. Wow, look at all this copper right here. Holy shnikes. Marked. Herp. Okay, I think they're right here. And Yeshua is actually online in the area. They were chatting earlier. Okay, so... Heartwood. Just throwing shit on his... sorry about this, Yeshua, but I need more room. You're getting gold out of it. Just kind of throwing shit on his market building here. Let's see, do I want to give up anything else? Could drop that in the sand. Oh, I'm out of gold. Well. Okay, homeward bound. So we just need to follow this road. Yeah, follow this road at least past the river. Man, I love these sunbeams through the trees. Looks so good. Oh, look at that. That's quite the clan castle going on over there. Getting pretty choppy. Yeah, that's cool. Screenshot. Album cover. Oh, looks like we need some foods. Oh, that's nice looking. Very well decorated. That's cool. I think you can... Yeah, F10. F10 will do this too. Boy, it moves slow. I don't know if there's a way to speed that up or not. I want to get a screenshot of this place. That's pretty cool. Come on. You can do it. Back it up. Back it up. Yep, almost there. Come on. You can do it. Somebody running by. Here. Ooh, what the hell is that? Somebody's post. Oh yeah, that's a great shot right there. F10, yeah. I was looking for that earlier and I thought I hit all the F keys, but maybe I wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, we're gonna skip to home. And just like that, we're home. Oh, this was interesting too. I noticed when this person snapped their plot to mine, and it gave me all of this extra room. Like all of this right here, between this blue wall and this white wall, I could actually build here if I wanted to. That's actually kind of cool, but I can't rely on it because if this person ends up like moving the plot or like timing out or whatever, then I'll lose this again. Because it was this used to come right across here. Like I was barely in bounds on this stuff. So this gave me a ton more space. I have a friend that's going to be trying this out because you, as a founder, when version 1.0 yeah came out, they gave us keys, and I gave one to one of my friends, and he's gonna at some point he's gonna probably pop a plot somewhere close by here, and then I'm gonna build some stuff for him. I wonder where we can have him put that. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe right here. Yeah, we'll have to look. In fact, I should probably mention that to him because he's talking about at some point today he may drop a plot down there. Hold on one second. Okay, I just sent a message before I forget to him about that. Okay, so we have a bunch of heartwood. Let's dump all this other stuff off. Don't know if I can stack anything in here. Probably, well, it's that. Stacky, stack. No stacks. Okay. Oh, the other thing that I need to do too is get him like a little starter chest going, because I'm going to get him just some starter gear and some starter tools so that basically I'm going to have him start collecting clay and stone so that I can build his out. Let's see. What am I doing here? Let's, now I've got too many things and I have analysis paralysis. 8. Have some beers. Yeah, let's do the hardwood stuff first. So we're gonna craft fine wood beams and see where we get with that. If if we can get fine wood planks up to moderate, we'll switch to that depending on how far we are in fine wood beams. I want to 309. Yeah, the XP should be displaying correctly now. So 4288, 4580. Okay. $49.18. 52. Yep. Okay. So that's doing better now. You're actually getting what it displays, which I think you were getting the same amount of XP prior to this. It's just that the display is fixed. So I don't think we like lost experience from stuff we crafted. I think it was just making us think we should have been getting more. Almost to 14. Let's see if we can learn something. Give me something good. 14. Yeah, a door and a bench. Well, I want me some build pieces. I don't know if it shows you build recipes now that I think about it. When you level up carpentry. I don't know if it shows you the recipes or if it just shows up in the right-click context. We'll have to look. Let's do a few more of these and then we'll switch to fine wood planks. I can probably push toward getting into wrought iron as well, because if we can get into the wrought iron axe and pickaxe, that also will make getting hardwood or heartwood easier. And then I think with wrought iron, I can start going and collecting granite. I think. And granite is going to be the next level of foundation. What are we getting here? 272? It's really not that much less than we were getting when it was on moderate. It was like 330 or so. Yeah, I mean, it's a fair amount. All right, let's stop crafting all. And then we're going to switch to fine wooden planks. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, 338 on it, just barely over. 344. Yeah, 100 more on that is significant. Versus doing the easy one for 250-ish. Oof, barely. 323 still, when it's just on point. Your first fail in a bit, though, I think. No, we'll be able to get to 15. What do we get? Anything? Nope. I'll have to check the instruction hammer list, though, because there may be new stuff there that it doesn't notify you of. Maybe. If we hit 16 and still have heartwood left, I'm gonna stop it just to look to see where we're at with the construction parts. Because I may want to hold off on using up the rest of that heartwood and then only craft stuff that I need instead of just crafting to level up. We shall see. Otherwise, I could just switch to doing long fine wood stocks. We might get to 16. What do we need? Let's see. About 5,000. Oh yeah, we might be able to. Should be fairly easily be able to hit level 16. Because I think 15 successful tries, well, at this point probably 12 or 13, would get us to 16. Assuming I know how to math, and that's with an average of 320 XP per, and we're getting more than that, so... There we go. Ornamental iron chandelier. Candles included. Okay. What do we have here? Nothing? Oh. Well, we must have to hit 20. Let's... I want to keep going here, but let's put these away. Oh, I do have a little bit here. Let's do this. Okay, so let's do the rest. I guess, yeah, let's just do fine wood planks. I don't want to lose too much on trying to do this hard one. Still getting just over 300, so that's not bad. Almost done. Almost to 17 too. So I might be able to find some stuff I can craft. But let's get this stuff put away. And do we have more arrows to stack up? Oh yeah, I gotta collect honey. Yeah, we do right there. Let's collect all of this because I'm gonna be using it for some cooking or brewing. We've almost got a full container of this right now, so I may do a run of beeswax after this. Use a lot of beeswax for those chandeliers. Wish there was a quicker way to do this. It's gonna be a little cumbersome. But at least like the way if you set these up right, you can reach, it's a pretty good reach on these as far as how far you're standing away from them. So if you set them up right, you can just stand in one spot and do it all, which makes it a tiny bit easier. Was that all of them? Nope. Oh, nope, that one's set. So, processing 1 of 4. Okay, we've got all those. And we've got these few in here that I'm left up. I guess I could, let's do beeswax on these. Oh yeah. Okie dokie. I'm gonna put the overflow in here for now. Okay. No, nobody's bought my stuff I put up. Okay, so let's see what else we can craft here for carpentry. See if we can get at least to maybe get over 17. Ooh. That just killed us on what was in here. I definitely don't want to make those because I've been saving garlic for cooking. This is where you get to these points in leveling where there isn't anything good to... I mean, I guess at this point, it's just gonna be long fine wood stock that I'm gonna have to just start making. Sand from limestone. I'm definitely not doing that because I'm gonna need the limestone. We could try to make these. I don't know that I'm gonna... I usually will set out at least one of these big charcoal kilns, but they're so huge. Yeah, let's see if we can make these tools. Oh, wrought iron nails, okay. So now we go down the rabbit hole of what do I need to do to make something. So we're going to need forge parts. Probably in some furnace parts, but definitely forge parts. All right, I'm going to do my manual pinning of a recipe, which is using the Windows snippet tool to make a little snippet shot of this and put it on my side monitor. All right, so we need long fine wood stock. Can we make this stuff? Iron anvil head. We've got the limestone wrought iron bar. Oh shit. We're gonna have to go find some wrought iron. Okay. We're gonna go on an adventure. I have no idea where wrought iron is around here. We're gonna put these up because we don't need any of that stuff. We don't need this for now. I'm gonna force myself to just get iron. Okay, so I have no idea where this stuff is going to be compared to where we're at right now. There might be some up in here, but we've been up there. There definitely was not any up there. Maybe here? And if not, we're going to have to go out into the wildlands, which is this area here. All of these red bordered areas are where you can build in. And then all this area in the center, for now, is not buildable. I think they're eventually going to have it where guilds can build here or something, which I'll be curious to see how that goes. Because if they're close to all of these harder to reach materials, then it's kind of a rich get richer situation there. Ooh, that must be a big POI right here. All right, so yeah, I don't know where we're gonna find wrought iron. Let's maybe check in this little area here. I really wish they left a legend on there because I don't know the name of these biomes without actually being in them, because the upper right, it'll tell you the name of the biome you're in, but without seeing that, I don't know what the names are. Try to keep an eye out for garlic. You can convert iron into wrought iron, but I think it's like 5 to 1 or 10 to 1 or something like that. It's pretty expensive to do. Which I would only do that if I was super hard up for like one more wrought iron ingot for some reason. Okay, this is kind of in a danger zone, but I'm gonna take these apples. If we see some, I think they're black trumpet mushrooms or something like that, I'm gonna be picking those too, because I'm gonna want a good size stack of those things by the time we start leveling up cooking a little bit. And I'm taking my sweet ass time on leveling all this, so if I seem like I'm behind on any certain thing, it's because I'm leveling everything and I'm taking my time, so hopefully this isn't too slow for you, but this is how I play. Okay, this is impure iron. That is not what we want. The wrought iron is a dark stone. It's pretty dark stone. So it's fairly easy to spot. Ooh, if we see some lime, I'm gonna be grabbing the lime too. I am not very familiar with these areas. Every time we've restarted, or the wipes between the verses and stuff when they wiped, I've gone to new areas. Just because I like kind of exploring new areas. So, ooh. Yeah, see, this is going to be dangerous as hell here. I gotta be real careful about what I'm aggroing. What do we have over here? It's tin. I'm actually gonna grab some tin. This stuff is harder to find out there. It just seems kind of weird that there's more tin in some of the higher tier biomes. Okay, so we're going... I need to start going south, but trying to avoid these POIs with these NPCs that can murderate my face off. Got some more apples. Green apples. These beams through the fog kind of make it hard to see. Sorry, goat. Hey, level 7. Oh, I didn't bring up shit. Forgot I didn't bring my knife. I'm trying to force myself to not do that, but here we are. I'm gonna end up probably dumping the stuff that I just picked up from that. Oh, let's see. That is all regular iron. Wolf. No thank you, Wolf. I don't want any there. Yeah, I don't remember where the wrought iron even is. Like, what biomes is that? Can't tell what that is. If it's in a shadow or if that might be wrought iron. It is. Oh, it's tin. That is some dark-ass tin. Oh well, I guess I'll take the tin. Let's see. Do we want to go up there maybe? The dad jokes are on point in chat today. Boogie. Direct message. They said, do you still need heartwood? I'm saying I just bought up a bunch and I'm out of gold. Once I get more gold built up, I'll be back on the market for it. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to go to that open area of the map to get the wrought iron nodes, because I don't feel like I probably would have seen some here already. I mean, I'm kind of going in that direction anyway, so we can just kind of keep going. This looks like more tin. Yep. Lots of tin in this zone. Some apples there, and we got some apples there. I'm not gonna have any room left by the time I find it. It's usually how this works. I'm too much of a loot goblin. Now hopefully there aren't any animals in this little valley here. What are these? 4. Wood cutting 4. That's some serious wood cutting right there. Ooh, what is this? Is that more tin? Yep. Guess we'll take this too. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get rid of this stuff. I'll leave the wool, because that's going to be a whole thing later on. We don't need these blizzard stones, but I'll pitch those once we're getting more full, because we're just going to keep looting them anyway. Okay, hopefully this isn't a giant cliff. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. Let's see what we've got looking like here. So foggy. Yeah, okay, cool. This will... Ooh, what is this? What is this? Now, impure iron. A lot of stuff here, though. We're gonna go ahead and mark this. Right by this giant factory of a house here. Alright, so we'll follow this road into the wildlands, or whatever they call it. This is barren? Okay. That's the biome type. Entering wildlands. Danger ahead. Wildlands are in the center of the provinces and linked to home valleys together. Watch out for the ruins and dungeon entrances in the wildlands. The enemies in this area are significantly more dangerous than in the homelands. Death in wildlands is more dangerous in the home valleys. More dangerous than the home valleys. If you die, you will leave behind a corpse with your possessions. Oh, and get back to it where we regain your... That's why that was doing that. Oh, yeah. Now this I'm gonna be a little bit more familiar with here. So we've got a lot of lime here. Boy. Work brain. Man, there's a lot of limestone here. you look at your map, Broke Brain's gonna tell me where wrought iron is here. I think it's down, no, well there's granite, I think, no, it was granite here. West than north, you will see looks like black bumps. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there might have been wrought iron up here. Sweet. Well, I guess we're doing limestone, and then we'll run back. We'll see how much time we have left here for this episode. But we'll run this back, and then maybe we'll check that place that's closer to home and see if there's some wrought iron there. Because theoretically, what he's talking about is the same stuff that's up in here, which is just basically up the road from our house. Maybe I'll pause maybe on the traveling just to so I can fit a little bit more in this episode without going too far over an hour and a half. Oh, we are out of whatever that third food was. No, get it. Ooh, what was that? Caster. That is definitely something we're gonna need, but not right meow. Oh, that's cotton right there. I do pick cotton when I see it because that's gonna be a whole nother grind. In who knows when by the time I get to cotton. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of cotton cord. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of... What the hell was I gonna say now? That just threw me off. Cooking and alchemy probably, just to kind of chew through some of the inventory. Because I've got a whole lot of stuff kind of just sitting waiting for me to craft some things just to work on skills basically. But for now, we're just looking to fill up on limestone. Then I'll pause and run home, get that stuff dropped off. I kind of like having, when doing stuff like this, I like dumping basically getting rid of anything that isn't completely necessary for the task, because then I end up with these empty spots on the hotbar, and that gives you a chance to like once your inventory fills up, it's going to start filling up the hotbar with stuff, and then you can just visually see how much room you have left without having to keep... Otherwise, I keep opening my inventory to see where I'm at. Oops. Didn't finish that one. Ability is on cooldown still. I don't know if I talked about this in the last episode or not, but I did make a pair of... So I have two different medium pants right now. The Pilgrims that I'm wearing when I'm gathering stuff because it gives you that stamina spell. And then if I'm going to go out killing stuff, like either hunting or killing NPCs, those other pants that I made first are better because it gives you a in-combat heal, which really doesn't exist otherwise. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really. I didn't even know there was an in-combat heal like that, so that's pretty cool. So I'm kind of using them. There's dead boars right there. I'm kind of using them for different things. Oh, let's get some more lime and then we'll head back. You know what? Let's grab some castor extract. We'll probably be using that sooner rather than later once we start with alchemy. I don't remember what it's for, but I do remember using it fairly early on in the process. I'm gonna have to make another... Well... Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to make another iron... I don't know. I'm just thinking iron tools. We're right on the cusp of wrought iron, so I may be able to just skip to that, because both of my... I do believe that both my... mining? Is that what it's called? Yeah, that's level 19, so we're close to 20. And then wood cutting is already at 20, so 20 is wrought iron, I believe. So we're almost there on both of them. Pretty cool stuff out here. Apparently used to be a big old wall there that's crumbled. So we're getting just about full here. We'll get this one and head back. Alright, home we go. What is this? Crown beard. We'll just grab a little bit of that. Crown beard extract. That is exactly why I grabbed some of that. There's a lot of very useful plants in this zone, this biome. Alright. I will see you back at home. And we're home. You know what? Let's dump whatever we can. Get all of this stuff put away. Okay, now, where were we? Agogi? I don't know how you pronounce that. They were gonna give me some heartwood because they're being generous. Where are you, location? May want to go see if we can grab this heartwood if they're still around before. Yeah, I think they're AFK or maybe they're not online still. I don't know. I don't know if it'll show that they're not there or not. But anyway, I think with the time we have left, what I'm gonna do is let's do some crafting because I need to make another broadsword or great sword because I gave the one away that I had that I accidentally made. Well, I didn't accidentally make it, but I made that iron great sword not realizing that I needed to be at great swords 10 to use it. So I'm going to need another one of those. I think we're at 7. Yeah, 7. So we will be needing the iron one again soon. But let's make some... Let's make some of this leather gear for my buddy, Severinson. Let's see. I'm basically gonna make us the same set that I've got on right now. Pilgrim's jerkin. So we need nubuck leather, coarse leather string. Okay, a bunch of that. Nubuck leather. Coarse leather string. We'll grab some of these because we might need those too. All right. Pilgrim's jerkin. Wait, can we make this one? Plantego. Do we have Plantego somewhere? I feel like, yes. Okay, Pilgrim's jerkin. This is 0, yep, so we're good there. Let's make that. Marchers, oh, those use dandelions. I think we've got some of those downstairs. Let's go see. I got this little roof piece here sticks up just far enough that I keep getting stuck on it. Dandelions, where did I put those? In one of these, I think. Pask. Tansy. Sow thistle. Dandelion. I need to go back to that spot I marked and pick more again. Okay, Pilgrim's Marchers. No, don't craft all, just one. Okay. We're going to need a helmet. Pilgrim's helm cap. I could even give him, I'll give him my hunter's hood too, that he can, so he can mess around with that, because I already basically figured out that I don't want that. So let's make a helm cap. Bracers. And then we're gonna need to make more nubuck. Actually, let's put these up here. All right, nubuck leather. We'll craft all that. Okay, now what do we need here? Gloves. Pilgrim's gloves. Now yeah, there's only those two pieces that have the green versions. So we'll make some of these. And then, what are the other legs? These Vanguard's breeches of Holy Strike. Sacrament of Strike. We have the stuff to make those, so we'll make those, give them a couple options there. Oh, we need the other legs too. The Pilgrim's legs. Pilgrim's pants. Let's see. More nubuck leather. Let's make a little bit extra here. Do we have anything going on in here? No, we don't. Yeah. Won't make any more up quite yet. Okay, we've got the nubuck. Now, what was it we need to make? The Pilgrim's pants, right? Yes. Craft. Okay, so we have the gears. I think I have... Yeah, we can give him this bronze stuff. Give him this. Might as well give him that too. So not like I'm going to use that bronze pickaxe. And then we'll put it all in here. Let's also make... Let's see. Put this up. Oh, I don't... What did I do with my construction hammer? So we'll plop this storage bin down here. Temporarily. And we'll give this clan... Because he is in my not a clan. And then we'll put this in here. So here's your helmet option. And your pants option. What else we got here? Whoops, I just threw that on the ground. Let's not do that. Okay. Oh yeah, we were gonna make let's make them some of these fancy bins. Nope, it was here. Riffin chest. Okay, one stack should be good to start with. Put this away. Oh, I should have put all that leather stuff away before I came back down here. Okay, so, whoops, god damn it. Where did those go? Did I just delete those somehow? Where did it go? What in the hell? I don't know if maybe it went... Oh, it's right there. Oof. Okay. He's got tools, he's got some leather gear. That should be a good little starter pack. Alright, let's... I'm gonna keep this leather on me because I think I'm gonna need some of it to get this iron greatsword going again. Iron greatsword. What does the attuned use? Oh, that's just way too hard to make, because I think that's why I didn't bother with that one. Although now, because I've only got enough of these worn out lockets to try once, so let's, although I guess I could just try once, and if it fails, then I just fall back to the regular iron greatsword, because it uses the same. All right, let's make some sword hilts. Let's just copy this. Do my little manual pinning thing. With the clippy, or clipper? The clip, I don't know what it's called. Alright, so let's grab iron spike. We do not use, we might use an iron spike for the sword hilt. What does the sword hilt use? Sword hilt. Bronze spike. Iron bar and bronze spike, okay. So, I guess let's start with these sword hilts, because we need iron bars and bronze spikes. By Pax Dei, but giving a clanny some... it will pick yours up. Back in my house doing some crafting. Let's see. Sword hilt, sword hilt. Iron bars, bronze spikes. So we're gonna have to grab some bronze. Bronze spikes are bronze bars. Let's just make all these and we'll make 3 spikes. Right now, I don't know why I closed that. Okay, so craft all. Should get a little bit of XP. Yeah, just tiny drops, just a little droppy bitty bit of XP on that. Okay, so we have the iron bars, we have the hilts. We need some iron sword blades, which I think we're gonna end up having to make more bars for that. Iron sword blade. Let's make... I guess we could make these one at a time as we're trying this. I'm gonna grab the... Let's see, worn out locket. We got 16 here. I think there's some out here. Because I was murdering NPCs at one point. Cracked locket, that is not what we need, but I'm gonna move that over. Worn out locket, there's some more. Don't see any more there. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna end up like pulling things out by location and putting it away, but for right now I don't even have enough room for all this stuff in there. Ooh, look, we got some heartwood though. But I wasn't even thinking about that looking in here. I might as well put that in the right spot too. Do wood. I don't think there's any there, so... A little more heartwood. No lockets. No lockets there. No lockets there, okay. Well that, I don't... 12. Shoot, we're one short of doing two tries. That's almost worth running over there and killing more just to see if we can get one more if this fails. Which we need to do here. Attuned iron greatsword. Okay, cross your fingers, here we go. There's no way on very hard. No way. Not gonna happen. Nope. It's just not gonna happen. Oh, hell yeah. And we hit level 8. We have the attuned pickaxe. Tempered iron pickaxe. Well, that uses worn out lockets too. Yeah, we're gonna have to go kill some NPCs at some point here. Okay, that was super great luck. I will take it. Let's put this away. I need to fill this bin up. And put this heartwood in here for now. Okay. I don't really need to make anything else, I guess, now, because I've already got... I'll have to ask him if he wants me to make him a weapon, but I imagine some of the stuff he's going to want to at least start making himself. So, my buddy that I made a starter kit for. Alright, I'm gonna get this stuff put away. And I guess next episode, we're just gonna do more crafting because, well, we'll start off by going to look for some wrought iron. And then we'll do a bunch of crafting, but... Alrighty, thanks for hanging out again. Let me know if you have any comments on how I'm doing these episodes and everything. Hopefully... people still watching this or enjoying it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.